Yeah, it takes place at the turn of the next century. There's a new technology called a vessel created, and it's pretty much 90% of a human, but designed with a synthetic brain, so you can program them to be exactly what you want, but things go terribly wrong.
Yeah, Thread actually started as like more of an idea with the Polyester Zeal record. You know, we were promoting that hashtag We Are Thread, and it was kind of like more of like a lifestyle thing, like, you know, just encompassing all different types of art, and that's why our album covers are always illustrated and you know, a lot of color, and just bringing just art back to music in general.
We definitely went in and evolved the sound of the band, kind of put ourselves back in our own lane again, and stylistically, you know, and challenged our record company, I think, as well as the fans, with some new sounds and new elements and textures. Still the core of P. Roach is there, you know, but it's like something new and fresh, but then also kind of going back and bringing some more rap back into the music from past records. And it just feels like all things great Papa Roach melded into one record that sounds fresh and current, you know. And
yeah,
so we're having a good run with it. Had 2 number ones. Thank you guys,
incredible.
You know what I'm saying, for banging P. Roach. It feels good, you know. And now we're out on this headliner, and we're having a lot of sellouts. Like, so far out of like the first 4, this will be the 4th show, 3 of them have been sold out. So that's awesome.
Awesome.
Or is it 5th show? I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's banging.
The first Metallica album I ever got was Ride the Lightning. There used to be like this heavy metal Yoda figure called Brad Hadubiak, who used to hang out on the street corner, and he wore the Canadian tuxedo of jean jacket and jeans and Malcolm Young registered haircut with bangs here, and here. And really bad zits, but he knew everything about heavy metal. He was like, for whatever reason, he had all the underground fanzines and stuff, and he was like, you would go almost to him and say, what should we check out? And he would say, you got to check out this band, that band. And then one day he's like, you have to check out Metallica. What's Metallica? Just go check it out. Well, Brad Hadubiak said to check it out, so I remember Ride the Lightning, the album cover with the blue, very stunning. It pops. And then I remember I was on the bus coming home with my friend. He goes, what's that? Metallica? What is Metallica? And I'm like, it's Metallica. He goes, what does that mean? I said, I don't know. And that's the thing, like with Fozzy, you think that's kind of a strange name. Metallica, terrible name at first. Mm-hmm. But now, of course, it's Metallica. But at the time, you're like, this doesn't mean anything. So go home, giant stereo that my parents had back in the day. A stereo was a piece of furniture. And it had a big lid, and you had to prop it up like a car hood. And so you
guys remember that?
Have it. You got to be like, 35 or older to even know what this is. And then I put the album on. Of course, the first song is Fight Fire with Fire, which starts with like this harpsichord thing. And I'm like, this sucks. Like, what is this? This is like chamber music, like Beethoven. And then, of course, the riff kicks in, and then the drums kick in. And then I was like, oh my God, I have never heard anything like this before in my life. And right off the bat, I was like, this is amazing.
Man. It's interesting because when I started writing the music, it really happened quickly, and so I was trying to figure out what the theme of the record was going to be, and there was one idea that I had, and this is a strange story, but it was an idea that I had sitting in the vault for a while in my head. I was mowing the lawn, of all things.
Really?
And as I'm mowing the lawn, yeah, and I hear, in the year of the tiger, I won't weep and moan. And I was like, I like that. So I recorded it onto my phone, kind of forgot about it. Didn't know what it meant. I wasn't really sure what the year of the tiger was. Forgot about it. And when I was assembling all the ideas for this record, I reached for that one. And was like, well, I have to decide, what does that mean? What is the year of the tiger? So I looked it up on the Chinese zodiac, and it turned out it was the year that my father passed away, my biological father. So I was like, oh man, this is like the universe telling me it's time to touch on the subject. It was something I tried to do for years, but never could quite do it. And once I kind of allowed myself permission to write about it, the floodgates just kind of.
Sam Cooke, a change is going to come.
I collect Sam Cooke memorabilia too, from his Hollywood Hall Walk of Fame to his first record contract, and I have the deal. The change is going to come where he scratched stuff out and he signed it at the end. Yes, a friend of mine was head of his estate, and I'm not supposed to tell that, but I think it's been a long enough time. But yeah, but change is going to come. I feel like not only when I heard the song back then as a child, it changed things, but I think it kind of fits with what's going on in the world now too. Change is always coming, and if you listen to the lyrics of that song, I think kind of fits with what's happening.
Well, I don't have to do it alone, so I feel, a lot better in that sense. But I don't know. I don't really know if we hold all that much on our shoulders, because of it. I think we just have an understanding of what we're here to do, and we don't plan on changing that anytime soon. So.
Were you surprised when you first heard that, though? Any of you? Were you surprised when you would read a review like, these are the guys that are going to save rock? That's something that is scary.
I still don't really believe it, but we'll see.